Good morning, traders. Manny Cabrera here, co-founder of MDC Trading Academy, with this morning's pre-market forecast for the S&P 500 E-mini futures as we begin looking at our news items reports for this morning, Wednesday, January 6th. We already had the non-farm employment change. We were under the number that we were expecting, way under. We also have the FOMC minutes. But more importantly than that, of course, is the election on the runoff in Georgia. It looks like the Democrats are going to sweep both seats, which means that the Democrats are going to have full control of Congress, both in the House and in the Senate. So we have to see how that's going to be affecting our markets. I think on Monday's market, if we look at our daily chart here, kind of discounted it already, and that's the right here. If you see this bar here, where we had that big, huge drop, many analysts were anticipating that was going to be the case, where the Democrats were going to win both seats. So there is where you see the net effect. Now the market is pretty much moving sideways right now. It's a little bit choppy. There is one seat that's still a little bit contested, but other than that, I think the market is just going to wait for this thing to flush out to decide which direction is going to be going next. Now, technically, we are holding support at the 20 SMA. We are compressing, a huge compression. We can see it here on another time frame here. It's all about the elections right now, guys. That's what's going to be happening in the market. And until this thing doesn't obviously get settled with the presidency, obviously the last challenge of President Trump, settlement of the Senate, so that way companies can know exactly what's going to be entailed in the next, at least in the next quarter, maybe the next 6 months, in reference to policies coming out of Washington that may affect the economy as a whole. And then, of course, we cannot ignore the elephant in the room, which is COVID. But technically, the market is just compressing. This is what the market is saying to us right now. I am not sure. I have not yet to digest all of this information. I need certainty in reference to who the players are going to be. I need to understand exactly what it is that they're going to propose coming in the next quarter. And I think that's the way the market is going to hold it. Technically, again, I says we're compressing with plenty of downside. We can have plenty of downside. We have many areas that the market can retrace to. But the market is going to be a little bit choppy today. You can see a little more closely in our analysis chart. This is the chart closest to our trade setup here. And you can see it. This is the intraday high of yesterday. This is the intraday low. If you notice, the market pretty much moved sideways. It took a move up and established a low, a high, and pretty much just has moved between those two areas. But look at this nice chop here. This is just a lot of chop here. Now, we do have an ascending triangle here, a technical ascending triangle. We have a double top here. We do have a clear trend line to the upside here. Now, that's going to be the play this morning. Initially is going to be, is the market going to hold support? If the market holds support, the next test obviously is going to be this area here. Any break above this, we may anticipate a continued higher, potentially to this particular pivot point here. That would be the test. Obviously, if the market can break and hold support there, then obviously we expecting the market to continue. Obviously, the market has digested the information, has discounted information, and it believes that that's the way it should do. Now, market breaks below this trend line here. Obviously, the next test will be here. Now, this support level is going to be very key. This support level is going to be key because it helped the market yesterday in the middle of the election, in the middle of what was happening. This is the pre-market. The pre-market is pretty much uncertain. So any break below this line here is not going to bode very well in reference to our portfolios, but it can definitely provide a lot of opportunities in reference to going short. So those are the plays for today. Take care. Let me know if you have any questions.